think I'm going to have to head back down. I don't think this is lifting anytime soon. Can't even see the towers. It goes to show how quickly the weather can change up here. Okay, so here we are at the start of the trailhead, just outside of Braemar. We're going to be heading up that mountain just behind those little silver birch trees there. And we're going to be doing a circular loop today. There's a, on the OS map I can see there's a radio relay tower. And I've always been a fan of shooting like structures on top of hills. You know, I think that's quite a cool sort of like, you know, imagery sort of thing. So I bought the Bronica out today. Got some Portra inside the camera at the moment. I've got some Ektar and also some Tri-X. So yeah, it's going to be a slightly different video today because I've only bought this 360 camera, so audio might be a bit crap and visuals might not be as amazing as the beautiful visuals I usually supply with the X-T4. No, I'm kidding. But it's basically just the extra weight. I don't fancy lugging, you know, 10 kilos plus up a mountain, with 2 tripods and all that blah 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 blah. But anyway, let's hit the trailhead and see what we can't shoot. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. It's a bit misty, it's a bit cloudy, it's a bit rainy, but then every now and then there's a little break in the sky with some blue clouds. It's going to be a good one. All right. Going to be wearing gaiters today because I anticipate I'm going to be trekking through a whole bunch of heather and gorse, and I don't want to put a hole in my nice new waterproof overalls. Well, here we are on the trail, heading up the Munro. Still ice everywhere. Yeah, got a little 2 mile hike to the top, and then it'll loop back round. I think all in all, it's about 11.5 kilometre circular route back to my truck. But I was the only one in the car park this morning, so I can't imagine I'm going to see many people on the way, which is quite nice. I'll tell you what as well, it's so nice not having to lug my additional tripod and my X-T4 with shotgun mic and wireless mics in my pocket, and this is nice. This is real hiking. This isn't trying to make videos about hiking. This is just what I'd normally do. Anyway, let's crack on. Alright, 1.5 miles to the peak, but that's also gaining about 400 meters in elevation, so 1.5 miles times about 10 times the effort. Well, looks like we've got a bit of rain coming in. Starting to all cloud over. Looks like it's coming from that direction though, so it should be slightly sheltered. But it's Scotland. It'll pass over in time. Probably be blue skies in the next 20 minutes. That's a really cool scene right now. Times like that, I wish I just had my point and shoot on me, or my F3, but You can't bring everything with you. These hills aren't going anywhere. Maybe this little 360 shot will do the smallest bit of justice. Right, crack on. I just realised this isn't rain, this is sleet. It's literally turned from rain to sleet with the elevation that I've gained. Pretty cool. It'll be cold at the top. Yeah. Turning into proper snow now. That's crazy. Oh, that's just awesome. I'll put my crampons on in a sec. So we're above the frozen line now, it appears. Little patches of ice. Gotta be real careful, otherwise you'll slip. You don't want to do that with a backpack full of camera gear on. Just stop for a little rest. This rock is blocking most of this wind, but I think it's died down now anyway. The snow's still falling pretty heavy. This is awesome. So I'd say really ideal situation at the top is something like this, where we've got like loads of snow just sort of billowing around this tower. Now I don't even know how big this tower is. I didn't Google it. I didn't do anything. So I knew I was going to come up here anyway. And we'll work with what we've got. But it'd be pretty cool to get a shot of sort of like, you know, quite a low contrast misty scene with the tower on top. And maybe snow falling towards the camera and stuff. It'll probably lend itself more towards color film, just so you can get that kind of grey blue kind of color you get from snow. It's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm not going to climb this mountain by sitting here, so it's a shame I have to walk away from this view. I wish I was walking downhill towards this. This is gorgeous. You see, we wait 20 minutes, it's all changed. I'm pretty relieved about that. Pretty nice skies all up there now. You can see all that we just went through. It's just blown over. Just part and parcel of this area. And I guess just higher elevation, and the further north you get, the weather can change on a dime. But yeah, hopefully it looks like that when we get to the top and we can get some wicked shots of the distant scenery as well. But still, I'm always up for some dramatic clouds in my photos. Alright, I think we're about a third of the way there now, looking at my map. Getting a little bit more rocky. I might use this opportunity. I quite often listen to music on hikes like this, especially when I'm by myself. And I didn't download anything specific for this trip, so I'm just listening to a playlist that I've downloaded. It's just been downloaded on my phone for ages, and I've just had Smoko by The Chats come on. I don't know if you know that song, but it's a pretty bizarre thing to be listening to when you're sort of like gazing over at the natural wonders that is the Cairngorms, and you got some Australian punk band blasting about how they want a cigarette in your ear. Oh, look at this! Sun's coming out! Woo! Oh my god, this is gorgeous! Oh, I can see my tent and my truck in the same shot, and they're about half a mile apart from each other. Maybe a bit more. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Okay. This is one good thing about having a 360 camera. I can't do this on my X-T4. You probably can't even hear me. Woohoo! Right, okay. Enough messing around. Crack on. Beautiful weather, I can take my gloves off. I tell you what, I've got these new gloves here. They're these super warm mitts, and geez, man, I can't wear them for too long because I get too hot in them. Even when it's like wind chill, crazy number. Okay, it's time for me to put my crampons on. Getting a little bit snowy, and I do not want to fall. Right, crampons on. A bit safer walking on this ice now. Get going. Just keeps getting better and better. Man, I don't want to get my camera out. It's killing me. It's killing me. Wind's picked up again. I've just got my first glimpse of the radio tower. You're probably not going to be able to see it. You keep the camera low so you can hear because of the wind. But it looks like what we've got is actually two towers up there. And they look awesome. So what I'm going to do is break out the tripod and the medium format camera and then take a little walk a little bit further up. And it's almost exactly what I had planned in terms of the composition. It's like these masks, or obviously it's two now, but I thought it was going to be one. But it's these masks just right on top of the hill, and you can see all these distant clouds and the sun's behind. It just looks awesome, and it's going to lend itself so well to colour film as well, because you've got the blue sky and the grey clouds, and then obviously kind of like rocky foreground. But I'm going to get the kit out, and then we'll get back to actually showing you guys what's going on. Right, crack on. Right, it's not much, but I'll put my hiking pole there just to help me find my bag again, because it's quite flat and vast up here. I'm going to go to the top of this crest so I can get out of the way. Oh yeah, man, that looks cool. Okay, I think this is where we're going to go. Yeah, I can see my kit. Yeah, I've gone extra wide on the tripod legs to try and stabilise it a bit more. Looks cool. Love it. A little bit shaky. Awesome. Right. I'm gonna have to brave the cold because I can't use my light meter. With those big gloves on. Oh jeez, I feel like my face is freezing up. Right, staying 250 at f16. I'm gonna drop that mirror. Well, as you can tell, the weather's coming in again. I'm gonna try and get to those radio towers. See if I can't set up my tarp to act as a windbreak. so I can venture off and take some more photos. Yeah, this mountain's extremely exposed. Yeah, we're still coming in pretty hard. Now getting above the snow line, where it's getting difficult to see the trail, so being really careful not to get lost and to lose the trail. But if you look this, you can see the trail is super easy to find. So as long as you can see it going down and you know where you're going, it's not too bad. But these radio towers just across there, look. I would stop, but there's nowhere. Take shelter, roll down. If it gets any worse, it's getting pretty gnarly up here. Towers are barely visible now. I'm gonna wait here for about 5 minutes, and if this don't pass, I'm going back down. Because I can't get my camera out here anyway, so it's just not worth it. Pretty epic though. And this hail is painful to turn into. Oh, it shreds your face if you turn into it. Crazy. And as you can see, there's absolutely no cover up here whatsoever. I'm not going to go off trail. There looks like a little rock formation over there that can get climbed up. Really, no way. My crampons are struggling to stay on my toes. I keep slipping back into my crampons. They keep hanging up on my toes. I think I'm going to have to head back down. I don't think this is lifting anytime soon. Can't even see the towers. So best play it safe and go down in elevation. Might be able to get some photos once we get a little bit below the snow line. Cool. It's been a good one though, and at least I got a couple of photos. Hopefully they turn out all right. Right, I'm gonna head back down. Come on. Just go to how quickly the weather can change up here. It's a go at the blue skies. You can see the top so clearly and the rest of the valley. My glove is completely frozen up. Right, we're starting to drop in elevation. Snow isn't quite as bad now, so, and the trail has remained very easy to find, so we should be all good. Oh, that's a nice little respite, that is. Well, you can see how quickly things can turn around up here, huh? I think it's starting to lift now. If it wasn't for how easy this trail is to see, I'd probably been a bit more concerned. Oh, my hands are too hot. I know that's a crazy thing to say when your gloves look like that. Oh, my hands are too hot. That was fun. Getting caught out in a snowstorm. Oh, pretty interesting. Look at this stuff. Just completely opened up. You can now see all the distant mountains. It's crazy. Look, just look how quickly that's all lifting. Mad. Look, it's all gone. Ah, now I can see those bloody towers again. Oh wow, look at this. Sorry, this is going to be so windy for you. Woo! Look at that. Okay, I've decided. We are going to head up to those towers. I can see in the distance, just completely blue sky. And like last time when I got there, you can see it coming towards you. So that's what I'm going to do. My little selfie stick is broken, so you're going to have to put up with me holding this camera. So you might see some of my arm and stuff, but that's okay. Let's carry on. Okay, so we've just come up about another 100 meters. We're not quite at the towers, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my pack down here and then just handhold some shots around here. As you can see, as you probably won't be able to hear them because of the wind. But we've now got amazing views of the upper plateau, the proper high plateau of the Cairngorms. I'm just going to put my kit down here, it's a bit lower. So I'm just laying down here to get out of the wind, but I've set my pole up as a marker near these two stones. I'm going to drop the bag down and get some handheld shots. There's a Land Rover track that runs from the towers down to the other side of the mountain. I've got about 4 hours of daylight left, which is plenty of time. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is hike to those towers after I've got some handheld shots, and then assess the situation. If it looks like it's going to be a bit gnarly going down, I'll come back the way I know. If it looks okay, which I'm expecting it to be because it is a Land Rover track, I should be able to just walk down, no problem. But yeah, I'm just going to leave the camera here, this 360, and just go get some handheld shots now. So, hope you enjoy the photography. You can see the towers just up ahead of me. Pretty close now. And then I'll follow the Land Rover track on the way down. We'll be on the other side of the mountain as well. So hopefully the wind won't be as bad. Yay! Made it! Wow, that's cool. Alright. So yeah, you can see the Land Rover track that goes out just over there. It's pretty awesome up here. We've got about 3 hours of daylight left, which is plenty to get down, and I'm going to have a quick coffee, warm up, and warm my face up a bit, because my face is freezing. It feels like it's all chapped, but it's probably just the wind. Anyway. Oh, I need that. Oh, that's good. We just had another snow front just blow through. But looks like it's cleared up nicely. I'm gonna head back down as soon as this is cleared up. But first of all, it's a bit of a tradition to have a little whiskey. 10-year-old Lafroig. Wonderful. And don't worry, I'm not gonna drive back, I'm gonna walk back to the campsite. I had a look at the route as well, and the Land Rover track actually is about twice as long, or maybe just under twice as long, so I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna head back down the way I came up. That way I can ensure I know the route, and yeah, it should be a good one. Oh, we've got a bit more snow. Right, it's getting pretty windy and pretty cold, so I'm going to put my gloves on and head back down. Catch you in a bit. So I'm about halfway down now, just past these 5 little cairns where I took shelter during that snowstorm. And yeah, it's looking pretty clear. It's looking pretty clear ahead as well, so I think we shouldn't have any more trouble getting down. But it's been a successful trip. So just got to take it nice and steady. It seems the mountain has claimed my my crampons. They've completely busted up, so that's a bit of a shame, but oh well. I just have to be extra careful, slip on the ice. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. And I can see Braemar now as well in the distance. Beautiful sunset behind me. I'm going to lose some light soon, so... But thankfully the trail is nice and easy to see, so... Anyway, I'm going to put the camera down and concentrate on getting off the mountain. Ooh, much calmer at this elevation. Just got back to this gate, which sort of like, to me, signifies sort of like leaving the mountain. I'm sure that's locked. Right, I'm going to head back to the campsite, cook up some food, and have a hot shower. Or maybe do that thing in reverse. Maybe have a hot shower first. That sounds amazing right now. But yeah, cheers for joining me on this another one of these crazy adventures. I'd said in a previous video that that one was a little bit more run and gun, and I feel that this one has been very, very much more run and gun. Filming the whole thing on this 360 camera has given me a bit more freedom with what I can do, but also more restrictive on the types of shots I can get, and whatnot. But you know, it's still a new channel, and I'm still figuring out what pixel and grain is. So you know, there'll be some teething issues or whatnot, but you know, it's fun finding the balance, or it's fun experimenting with different types of filmmaking in general. You know, whether it's sort of like more cinematic or more run and gun like this. Hey, look, bench. It's you know, it's all fun, and I think each one has their pros and cons. But this style definitely has the advantage of being able to move quicker and cover more. Anyway, cheers for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. Head on over to the channel if you want more stuff like this. There'll be a few videos up there at the moment, which you can go check out. But yeah, thanks guys. Catch you later. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon.